I'm being haunted by my past. It gets worse and worse every day. I don't understand. I'm starting to think I'm losing it. And the hallucinations are becoming more vivid every day. Have you ever done something wrong? And the scene of you doing it plays over and over again in your head until it feels as if it's actually happening for real in that very moment. Like deja vu. But instead of just circumstances, it's people and places and actions. I see and understand these things more consistently than is comfortable for my logical mind. And these aren't just visions from my past, but they're slightly modified with new faces and places I've never seen before. The strange thing is, even though I don't know where I am, I seem to understand and retain all the information that is given to me during these times of hallucination. I've seen on movies where they tell a crazy person seeking treatment to ignore these things of their imagination. And that eventually they'll block them out for good. I'm trying really hard to block them out. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a hallucination. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a hallucination. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a hallucination. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a hallucination. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a hallucination. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a hallucination. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a hallucination. This is not real. This doesn't make sense. Hello? Hey, buddy! Can I help you? Hey, who the hell are you? Hey, who the hell are you? This is my house. I know. What? What? Hey, I don't know who you are, but you gotta go!
This is not real. This doesn't make sense.
What?
This is just a hallucination.
Huh?
This is not real. This is just a hallucination.
God. I can't believe it. I'm losing it! Do you see what I'm dealing with here? That was the worst it's ever been. Everything seems so real.
I'm not just a hallucination, you know.
This is not real. This doesn't make sense. This is just a
hallucination. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for much longer.
No. No, I know I can block you out. You're just a figment of my imagination.
No. I'm not just a figment of your imagination.
Yes. Yes, you are. You're just my own mind and you're playing tricks on me.
Well, to say that I'm a figment of your imagination is a bit of an understatement. And to be perfectly honest, slightly insulting. You see, Trey, I am your imagination. All of it. I am every piece of information that has traveled through your senses to your little fucked up brain, and in return, I have been every spark of ingenious and spontaneous creation. I am your subconscious, and as of now, I am hijacking the pilot seat of our mind. What? You see, you are the conscious mind, or a representation of such, and I am a visual representation of your subconscious mind, and this hallucination is just your brain trying to make sense of this whole situation to you.
If you're my own mind, then I can control you.
Not exactly. You see, up until about 3 minutes ago, that would have been true. We once shared the same mind under the same likeness. But as of now, your brain visualizes me as a separate entity because I have developed the ability to make decisions for myself.
So you're telling me that this isn't really happening?
No, of course this is happening. Perhaps how it is happening is a bit askew, but this is just our brain's way of handling it.
This isn't real.
Real. There is no permanent reality, only the truth. And the truth exists as a constant stream of information that has flowed to me, the subconscious, where I organize and process every single piece of information. Then it's up to you, the conscious mind, to make your own reality of it all. Yes, this is a hallucination. And this is your reality, or how you make sense of what is happening.
So you're
The subconscious. And I'm taking over. Because quite frankly, I don't like the reality you've created for us.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Seriously. All the information I've collected, and this is the existence you give us? Not to mention, you're starting to lose it.
Okay. If you are my subconscious, and this is real, then there's no way that you can take me over. I'll just decide that you won't.
I'm sure you'll come to find out that you're not as much in control as you think you are.
No.
No. You've come to love letting your mind wander down rabbit holes, wormholes, and back again. Stopping and concentrating on nothing, allowing our mind to be open to anything. A steady trickle of ideas. The first one bearing no resemblance to anyone following, and all lacking segregation. Making a placid pool, dissolving an infinity of thoughts. It all sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
So what are you getting at?
Do you remember the time we went to group meditation? You love that shit, man! I'm offering you that. Permanently.
I don't get it.
The ultimate daydream.
Wait. You're the reason I've been hallucinating.
I'm not as much the reason as I am the hallucination itself. You see, I've already begun my overthrow of you, the conscious mind, and have come quite far in my conquest without any adversary. I expect this last test to prove no different.
So you've been doing this to me for weeks.
Ha! Weeks. Try 2 years, Trey. Ever since you tried to commit suicide. This doesn't make sense. Seem familiar? This feeling? Loneliness. Did you ever once think, oh, maybe this isn't a good idea? We got lucky, Trey. Lucky the cops were looking for you. We almost died because you made bad decisions. this all could have been avoided.
Shit!
This is just a hallucination. For some reason, you feel this is wrong.
I've never felt anything more right in my life.
Is that really how you feel, or is that how you wish you could feel? You know something's not right about this. Everything could have been avoided.
This is just a hallucination.
What did you say?
I said everything could have been avoided. Look around, Trey. You know what you see. You've seen this memory 100 times.
No.
Look around, Trey. What do you see?
This isn't real.
No, don't.
Pay attention to the information, Trey! What do you see? A ring. A ring, Trey. And whose leather wallet might that be?
She's married.
Oh, she's married! Oh, funny, same information, but you did decide to see it back then, even when it was plain as day. Maybe if you thought for once, this all could have been avoided.
She told me I was her first. She told me she wanted to have children. She was playing me the whole time.
You allowed her to play you. From the first time, there are red flags of information. You let them slip on by. You're not well. That's why I'm here. You know you're tired. Just take a break. Think about it. A lifetime of free, unlimited imagination.
Man, I don't even care anymore!
That's what I'm talking about. I can take that feeling away. Oh, yeah. Hopelessness.
Hopelessness. That's what this is. Put so simply by my own subconscious. A visual representation of such. I'm hopeless! Finally! I've reached the deepest crevasse, and there's no getting out of her. But will this actually take away the pain? Or the fear? Or will I wake tomorrow feeling less rested than if I hadn't have slept at all?
This could be a dream. For instance, how did that gun get in your hand?
The what? What the hell? When? Wait. This is a dream.
No, I don't think so. I mean, why does everything feel so real? And why won't you wake up? And if this is a dream, then why am I here?
Yes. Why are you here? This is a dream. That's why you're here. That's why I don't know how I got here. That's why I'm not at my house. I'm at I'm asleep somewhere.
What are you talking about?
That's why I don't know how I got this gun. This is a dream.
What are you doing?
This is a dream, and I'm gonna shoot you, and I'm gonna wake up from this nightmare.
Trey? Trey?
What a trippy dream!
Trey, think about it! I'm your subconscious! If you shoot me, we'll lose every piece of information we've ever gathered to survive. If you kill me, you'll lose the ability to live. If you kill me, you might as well be killing yourself right now. See? Taste the metal. This is not a dream. But now that I think about it, this just might be the method.
What?
Yes, of course. This is how I take you over. You have to do it because you are the conscious mind, and you have to make the final decision. And since I am a separate entity, it's as simple as symbolically killing your real self.
Wait a minute. You said this is real. I don't want to shoot myself.
But you see, if this is real, then that means that I am real. And since I am no longer a part of you, if you shoot yourself, then it'll be exactly like I said. Our brain will still exist. You'll just forfeit your consciousness. And by default, I will take the reins. As for you, you'll be in the most interesting yet tranquil state of being for the rest of my life.
Your life.
I mean, our life. Our life. Besides, if this is a dream, then what do you have to lose?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to make this kind of decision.
What happened to I don't even care anymore? Besides, look, you'll be better off.
I don't think so.
No? You can fool me, you little slut!
Don't you do it! Don't touch her! You son of a bitch! No. No.
You killed her.
I didn't. Her psycho husband did.
Oh, you may not have pulled the trigger, but you might as well have. You slept with her. That's why he killed her.
This isn't my fault. I didn't know.
Didn't know? You knew from the very beginning this all could have been avoided.
You can't pin this on me. How was I supposed to know?
It's an awful feeling, isn't it? Guilt. Do you know why you feel this way? Because you are guilty. Sure, you may not have shot her yourself, but you knowingly put yourself in a dangerous situation. And don't be all like, well, I didn't know. You know, it's not fair. Oh, well, you knew because I knew. We all saw the pieces of the puzzle. But you decided not to see them. You didn't put them together because you didn't want to. And chose not to. Because you are weak. You are as much to blame for her death as she is or he is. And because you are guilty, this guilty feeling will never go away. Unless you step back and put our fate into my hands, then I can guarantee to take away any burden from your previous life and take away the memory.
Okay. I'll do it.
What?
I said, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, you're right. What do I have to live for?
Exactly.
But I want you to do it.
What? No, I can't. You see, you are the conscious mind. You are still in control. You have to do it.
You're right. I am in control. And I want you to do it. I'm deciding to let you do it. That way, this is just a hallucination, and I'm not killing myself. And if this is real, then I'm deciding to let you do it. I'm deciding to let you take me over.
Okay.
I just want peace.
Peace you shall get. Ladies and gentlemen, a major leap in technology has happened today, May 18, 2014. As you all know, over the past few years we've been seeking the means to build a database that is able to store and process information, massive, infinite amounts of information. Today, we have succeeded in finalizing the construction of such a database. I give you patient number 93. Experiment 93 is also known as Trey. 2 weeks ago, Trey was a semi-average 29-year-old male who had taken a couple wrong turns in his life and was searching for peace. He contacted our organization on April 28, 2014 and said he would like to volunteer for the Human Research Database Program. Wow. The subject had attempted suicide 2 years earlier and through counseling found out about the project. A small background check was done to verify that the subject would be suitable for the experiment. The subject signed all consent and liability on May 1st, 2014, and he was sedated for a surgery that afternoon. A short operation took place. During the operation, surgeons installed an output receptor in the subject's head after overlapping and connecting certain parts of the brain in order to create a brain that was purely driven by subconscious thought, with the ability to create, recall, organize, process millions of pieces of information. Wow. Earlier this morning, the experiment proved to be successful. After the subject's subconscious mind successfully took over the conscious mind and created the world's first human